The state of Israel now says that it has managed to secure the release of a hostage in a pretty complex operation. This ceasefire talks continue unabated in Cairo, but with very little signs of any kind of a concrete breakthrough. Now, Israel continues with its onslaught in its campaign of bombing the Gaza Strip, and Gaza's health officials have now recorded at least 22 Palestinians have been massacred in the occupied Palestinian territory in this latest strike by the Israelis. A house in Gaza's Nusayrat refugee camp was bombed by the Israelis. The footage of the strike shows the impact of the explosion. The house hit by the strike was evacuated with no casualties, but 7 people in the neighboring building are said to have been injured. In Gaza's southern part of Khan Yunis, at least about 6 members of the same family were all massacred. Mourners performed the funeral prayers and cried at the hospital as the bodies were carried in by the emergency service workers.
الناس نايمة كانت، كل الناس اللي حواليها صحيت على صوت الانفجار، وما دريناش في اللي صار كيف، يعني بدون سابق انذار ولا أي حاجة، ما شفنا إلا الصواريخ نازلة وعيلة نايمة، ناس أبرياء، ناس ما لهمش في أي حاجة، راحوا هيك ببلاش، والجيران تضرروا، الناس تضررت من اللي حواليهم من هان ومن هان، وهي حالنا وحال غزة.
The Deir al-Balah also witnessed scenes of despair and mourning with families. The Palestinian families gathered at the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital. The strike targeted a residential building, claiming the lives of the people residing there, including many women and children.
بيضحك عليهم نتنياهو، قتل كل أسراه وبيضحك على شعبه، بيكذب على شعبه، هذا نصاب. لمصلحته الذاتية مش راضي يوقف الحرب، وإحنا معاهم لآخر رمق، لآخر طفل إحنا معاهم اليهود. مش حنيأس لو راحوا كل أولادنا، لا راحت كل نسائنا.
Meanwhile, the displaced Palestinians also crowded near the seashore as the Israeli forces continue to bomb different parts of the Gaza Strip. Now, the Israeli military claims that it has managed to rescue an Israeli hostage from inside of a tunnel in the South Gaza. Now, the Israeli military in a statement has said that Farhan Alkadi, a 52-year-old Israeli Bedouin, was abducted by the Palestinian militants during the 7th of October attack. The family members of Farhan Alkadi hurried through the corridors of the Soroka Medical Center, eager to reunite with him after the rescue.
ברוך שובך הביתה, פרחן קאדי. אני מברך את צה"ל והשב"כ על עוד מבצע שחרור מוצלח. אנחנו פועלים ללא לאות להחזיר את כל חטופינו. אנחנו עושים זאת בשתי דרכים מרכזיות, במשא ומתן ובמבצעי שחרור. שתי הדרכים גם יחד מחייבות נוכחות צבאית שלנו בשטח.
After the operation, the 52-year-old Qaid Farhan Alkadi was transferred to a hospital with his medical condition said to be stable and normal. The operation following the rescue of the 4 Israeli hostages in June comes as talks have continued to try and agree to some kind of a deal to bring the fighting to a stop and also to secure the release of more than 100 hostages in exchange for more than 10,000 Palestinian prisoners who are at this moment in Israeli prisons, often without even a charge. And WION's correspondent from Israel, Jody Cohen, has sent this report from Ra'anana in Israel. Listen.
US Air Force General C.Q. Brown, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, has been in West Asia for the past 3 days. Now, in his assessment, he believes that the risk of a broader war has been somewhat abated following the clash on Sunday between Hezbollah and Israel. However, he said that Iran still poses a significant danger as it considers a strike on Israel, and he highlighted Iran's proxies in Iraq, Jordan and Syria, as well as the Houthis in Yemen, as posing further risks. Meanwhile, Israel says it remains on full alert, and White House spokesperson John Kirby has confirmed that talks for a hostage release and ceasefire deal are continuing in the coming days. Mediators are reportedly pushing for a week-long humanitarian truce and to push aside the more complex issues, such as control of the Philadelphia and Netzarim corridors, for later discussions. This is Jodie Cohen for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.